You know, there's one school of thought that we'd all go insane.
Space madness. That guy has seen things.
Easy.
Yeah, I'd scream too if I woke up and saw these guys.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Greetings and felicitations, my human friends. We are back with another reaction, this time to a science fiction movie from 1953. This one is one of those late-night drive-in movie classics. It is Catwomen of the Moon. Doris, please fire this one up. Looking forward to this.
The eternal wonders of space and time, the faraway dreams and mysteries of other worlds, other life, the stars, the planets. Sometime, someday, the barrier will be pierced. Why must we wait? Why not now?
Quite comfortable looking cots to enjoy the rocket launch. That guy has seen things.
White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you show any sign of recognition?
Apparently not. White Sands, this is Moon Rocket 4. We're all just chilling up here.
Come in.
Call us back in like 2 hours.
White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you hear us?
They can hear you, but they don't care.
White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you show any sign of recognition? White Sands calling Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Can you show any
Where am I?
sign of
What day is it?
recognition?
Well, what do you need?
Heavy sighs from everyone.
Telephone, Commander. Shall I say you're out?
Help the others.
All right, you sleeping beauties, hit the deck. Every man a tiger. Let's go. You all right, Helen?
Sure, Kip. Thanks.
Space. We made it.
I love how the ship interior just looks like someone's home office, except for a few high-tech devices here and there to make it look futuristic.
White Sands to Moon Rocket 4, code 63. Come in.
Tell them there's no one here but us space people.
Not yet. First, I want your initial reports. Remember, this is a scientific expedition and not a stunt. How are you on course, Helen?
On course.
Are you sure?
Quite.
Yes, I could tell while I was doing my makeup.
Strangest feeling, as though all this has happened before.
White Sands to Moon Rocket 4,
And
code
it will
63.
all
Come in.
happen again.
Rocket 4 to White Sands. Ranger speaking. Can you hear me?
Can we hear you? Come in.
We have passed the 2,000-mile level, are traveling in space. Speed, 7 miles a second.
Wait a minute, Commander. There's a world full of people listening in. Are you all right? Could we have a few words from the crew?
No.
Oh, come on, Laird. Don't be stupid.
Okay.
All right, speak from your stations, but be brief.
Rocket 4 to White Sands.
It's a
Stand
barrel
by.
of laughs.
Next voice you hear will be Kip Reisner, co-pilot.
All I gotta say is watch out for that first step. It's a pip.
Helen Salinger, navigator. Hello, Alpha. We're on our way.
Doug Smith, radio operator. I'm gonna bring you a piece of that green cheese for sure.
Walt Waller's engineer. We're humming along, folks. That new lubrication by the Delphite Oil Company sure turned the trick. Over to you, White Sands. That plug ought to make a couple of grand, huh?
Something's embedded in our rear section. The atomic chamber. Heat radiation going up fast.
Must be a meteor. Can we shake it?
Maybe centrifugal force will dislodge it.
Built in, most certainly.
They're strapping into chairs, half of which are on wheels, none of which are fixed to the floor.
We've dumped it. Nice work, Laird.
If we'd been paying more attention to our work, this might not have happened. Doug?
Yeah.
Didn't the meteor appear on the view screen?
I don't know, sir. I was listening to the...
Exactly. Well?
You see, Doris, that's what could happen with you always distracting me while I'm trying to pilot our ship.
You mean by providing information that could save your life?
Exactly.
Very well. I'll make a note of that.
Will you set us on
Thank you.
course?
Yes, sir.
Doug, tune in White Sands.
I'm trying, sir, but there's no pip. I'm afraid I'm out of business.
Commander, the atom chamber. The nitric acid. One of the containers must have broken.
The acid reaches the fuel chamber, will explode, won't we?
Turn on the water line. That'll neutralize it.
It won't work, sir.
It's got to work. What are you doing?
I want to check that obstruction in the water line.
The acid will burn through that suit in 1 minute flat.
I'll just need 59 seconds. I hope.
Come back here. Kip!
Good thing he's got that beekeeper's outfit to protect him from the acid. I'm sure that will do the job.
Wow, I'm on the edge of my seat. Truly riveting. I'd say it gets better, but my prediction models disagree. Is it over yet? No.
Well, it's been over a minute, so I guess he's dead. R.I.P. Kip.
He's done it. It's under control.
Well, movie logic and movie timing, I guess. At least he put his jammies on before he went nighty-night.
Every man a tiger. Let's go.
Well, I guess I'm not out of business.
You must have skin like a rhinoceros. Didn't even blister.
We can't all be beautiful. Is Laird sore? After all, I did go over his head.
Well, he gave us another lecture on discipline. He's right, you know, Kip. We came only this far because we did it by the book.
Some things aren't in the book. I'm okay. Go and talk to Laird. Go on, after all, you're his girl.
For the duration of this trip, the only relation I have with Laird is a scientific one. This is no time to pamper with the emotion.
I bet you got that from him.
It's true.
It's hooey. You can't turn love on and off like a faucet. Believe me, baby, if I ever fell in love with you, I'd chase you across the world, around the moon, and all the way stations in between.
Is this what passed for romance in the 1950s? Not very far advanced from
All right,
grabbing the
dear.
woman by her
I can
hair
talk
and
to Laird.
dragging her back to your cave like a Neanderthal.
You two make a great team. Strong mind and strong back.
I suppose so.
View screen should be okay now, sir.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Doug.
Helen, who is Alpha?
Alpha?
On the radio you said, Alpha, we're on our way.
I don't remember saying that.
Probably just a touch of space madness. You know, there's one school of thought that we'd all go insane.
Space madness.
You better pick your landing spot and start figuring.
I already have. We're on course.
That's what I call a navigator.
It's a valley on the dark side of the moon.
Dark side? How could you possibly know anything about the dark side? All man has ever seen is the bright side.
Well, the bright side cuts across part of this valley. You can just barely see it on the photographs.
Why there?
Uh-huh.
We'd plan to study the
Sure,
bright side,
Jan.
then circle to the dark side.
Please, Laird. This is a perfect landing place. Believe me. I don't know why I know it, but I know it for sure.
You're the navigator. We'll take a look at it anyway. Please take your stations, please. We're coming in. Start the retarders, Walt. Retarders off, stabilizers on. Unbuckle now.
Nice picking,
Wait, what?
I knew it was
They already landed? Just like that?
Someday I'm gonna ask you how.
What do we do
Doris,
first,
their ship must be far more advanced than ours.
Let's make some
Pardon me while I attempt to laugh.
The machine.
Ha ha.
I'll go along with you.
Ha ha ha.
We'll make a short exploratory tour. Come back, grab some sleep, and then we'll look the ship over.
Okay, but I'd feel a lot better if I was sure we were ready to take off at a moment's notice.
Why?
It's my Navy background. In any engagement, be prepared to disengage.
Well, this isn't the Navy. Come on, Doug. Help me into my suit. These shoes are heavy.
You won't notice it when you get outside. I want everybody to check everybody else's equipment. It must be set number 2 because of the absolute cold in the dark side. And when you get out there, remember, stay on the dark side.
Out in the oxygen, what can you possibly want with cigarettes?
I feel more at home carrying this.
About as silly as that gun, Kip. You know there's no life on the moon.
I guess I'm like Helen. I feel more at home that way.
I wish you'd tell him not to, Laird. Either we're on a scientific expedition or we're a bunch of Boy Scouts on an outing.
I agree with you, Helen, but I guess it won't do any hurt. There's too much infantile romanticism in this crew.
Well, I guess I'd better leave this behind then. I was going to do this outside, but I guess it can wait. What are those? First letters from the moon. I even got my own cancellation stamp. Ought to be worth a couple of $100 apiece. Why didn't you make up about 50 of them? Brings the price down, boy. Stamps has got to be rare.
Mr. Walters, when you're ready,
All set, sir.
I'll go first. You wait here.
Yeah, the one-dimensional anything for a buck character is probably going to be one of the first to go. Oh, the sound effects make it even funnier.
It works. Come ahead.
The Earth isn't supposed to look like another moon in the sky, but I guess they had no way of knowing back in the 50s. They spent $500 on that practical effect. They're going to get every penny out of it.
Think of it, Helen. 200,000 miles away we were. Yet we knew it would be like this.
We'll head that way.
Any particular reason?
There's a cave in the side of the crater over there. I noticed as we were settling in.
Buried treasure, perhaps.
Kip, would you mind very much if we did operate by the book for a while?
Whatever the commander says.
Single file.
The commander's like a teacher, and the rest of the crew are all kindergartners. I bet when they get back to the ship, they'll do some coloring, then have a tiny carton of milk and take a nap.
Here we are at the dividing line. May not seem like much to us, but if Helen will fish me out one of those silly cigarettes, I'll show you something.
Oh, you've got silly cigarettes. Didn't know they were doing that back in that day. Reefer madness. Got a light? Yes, I do. Well, they're getting every penny out of their matte paintings as well.
Helen said.
I wonder if the commander would permit an observation.
Oh, come on, Kip. We don't have to get that formal.
Well, I only wanted to point out that from the angle the ship entered the crater, it would have been impossible for Miss Salinger to spot that cave.
You mean she just guessed it was there?
If she could guess a landing spot on the dark side of the moon, I suppose she could guess a cave.
What are you driving at?
Women's intuition?
But I'll guarantee it isn't in the book.
Come on, let's go. Magnificent.
Let's go in.
Might as well.
Might
Wait a
as
minute.
well.
Wouldn't it be wise for someone to stay behind and guard the ship?
I don't think anybody will take it. Helen! Helen!
Come on, this way.
Stay right where you are. I don't want to lose anybody.
Exactly as I dreamed it. Or did I? Maybe this is the
Or
dream.
did I?
It's pretty weird. Have you had enough? If you're tired, we can go back.
No. We go on this way. Somebody miscalculated on these boots, lad. They're far too heavy.
They were all right outside. I can't understand it.
There.
Look!
How can there be water without atmosphere?
Impossible. This may be something that only looks like water.
Scientists doesn't know enough to come in out of the rain. Laird, has it ever occurred to you that maybe this is atmosphere?
On the moon?
Could be why it's hard for us to walk. Where there's atmosphere, there's got to be gravitational pull to hold it. Even I know that.
We'll go back and get our instruments.
That won't be necessary. This will prove it.
It's burning! That means oxygen!
One at a time.
Oh. Doug is the guinea pig.
It's there, all right. Wait till I tell him I was the first man to breathe on the moon.
Maybe we could bottle this stuff for sale. Moon mist for chronic coughs and asthma.
Oh. Oh, geez, just getting all the way undressed, eh?
That one wasn't
Gonna strip down to your skivvies, too?
That makes you very happy, I suppose.
Huh?
Just curious.
Magnetic field on the dark side could exert a gravitational pull, a special one. Of course, we'd have to verify it.
And this is a natural decompression chamber, isn't it, sir?
We're almost at the end.
How do you know we're almost at the end?
Well, it stands to reason the air isn't stuffy, so there must be an opening nearby.
All right, we'll leave the suits here.
Well, I know one thing that goes with me. This. Where there's oxygen, there can be life. And where there's life, there's death.
There you go again, Kip. Why is it that the unknown always frightens people? Why can't we expect love and friendship instead of death?
I'm all for love.
Can't we all just get along?
But I worry. Now, if you don't mind, Laird, I'll take the lead.
But I do mind, Kip. In fact, I was about to suggest that you bring up the rear.
Oh, hey, buddy. Ugh. Another movie where Earthmen kill a poor, defenseless creature who is just walking along. You invaded their territory, remember?
Doc, look out!
On the other hand, they kind of look like Halloween decorations. Are we sure they're actually alive? Maybe the cat women of the moon just enjoy putting up a haunted house attraction every year.
Helen.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, I'd scream too if I woke up and saw these guys.
We killed him.
Isn't it funny? I knew about everything but this. Forgive me, Kip. I'm so sorry I was cross with you.
You all right, Helen?
Yes. Just let me rest a little.
Screaming is
We're going to guard
exhausting.
those spacesuits. The rest of you follow as soon as Helen can walk. Doug, take this. Any objections, Laird?
No, Kip. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Let's look around.
Wait, so you're leaving her there too? Okay.
What happened?
Nothing. I just opened my eyes and missed you. I'm all right now. Should we go on?
Kip and Wall have gone back to suits. We can join them if you're able.
Back? Why back?
I think we've had enough for one day.
No. You've been listening to Kip. He's just afraid.
I don't think Kip is afraid of anything, Helen, but we don't know what's ahead.
Well, I'll tell you then. Adventure, discovery, knowledge. Isn't that why we came?
Of course, but another day.
Now, if you don't want to come with me, I'll go on alone.
You listen to me. I'm still commander of this expedition.
You're not my commander. I know where I want to go, and I'm going there.
Helen, what's cutting into you?
Take your hands off me.
Granger, they're gone.
The spacesuits?
You must have missed them.
They're gone, all right, Commander.
We went back to the place we left them. There were marks in the sand as if they'd been dragged away, just to make sure we checked back as far as we could.
Darn near ran out of air.
But without suits, we're trapped.
Unless we find the joker that took them. And I'll have that gun now.
That settles the argument Laird and I were having. If we can't go back, the obvious thing to do is go forward.
You seem very proud of yourself, Helen.
I am.
Helen's got spunk. I hate spunk.
There it is.
You said that as if you knew it all the time.
It ain't true. There can't be another world in the bowels of the moon.
That's exactly what it is.
Cold. I'd say there hasn't been a fire lit in this place in many years, perhaps centuries.
You can't tell that from cold ashes.
Extinct civilization.
Took some form of intelligence to steal those spacesuits.
Of course it did. And a very high form to build a place like this.
You seem to know all about it. What do they look like?
Hey, come here. Look, it's all ready for lighting.
Bring your cigarettes and matches?
I told you I didn't feel at home without them.
Oh, that's better. I was getting a mighty lonely feeling.
Helen, I asked you a question.
This
What?
guy.
You seem to know this place was here. What else do you know?
Nothing.
You're kind of a
Certainly
jerk.
I've never been here before. I must have dreamed.
Did you dream who stole our spacesuits?
Of course not. I grant you, Kip, this is something we didn't foresee. But let's not lose our senses completely.
Somebody stole our suits. And that somebody must still be around here.
Hey! You out there! Hey! You out there! That guy sounds lost.
Guy
Come on,
sounds
Doc.
mental.
Let's look around.
Okay. What you up to there, Hell? Ah. Hmm.
What happened?
Something jumped me.
What sort of thing?
I couldn't tell. It jumped on my back and tried to get at my throat.
Where's Helen?
Smelled
I don't
really
know,
good.
but I caught a glimpse of her during the fight, and she was just standing there watching.
Helen! 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 Helen!
A fire!
Helen! Spread out quickly.
Do some man-spreading, if you will.
I got one over here!
Let's have a look at it.
It's a dancer. Hmm. Oh. Yeah.
Anything in the book about that, Professor?
I don't know what to believe anymore, Kip.
Well, you can believe this. They were definitely after this gun. From here on, we stick together so they can't pick us off one by one. I've got a hunch Helen will be back. We'll wait. We'll give her 1 hour.
I'm still in command here, Kip.
That's right, Laird. If you order us to separate and go hunting for Helen, we will.
No. We'll wait.
I am here, Alpha.
It has been a long journey, Helen. Welcome to the moon.
Thank you.
This is my second-in-command, Beta. And this is Lambda. The others you will meet in time.
But there's still so much I don't understand.
You are now one of us. Ask anything.
Well, I still can't be sure whether you're speaking my language or I yours.
We need no language, Helen. We can project our thoughts long distances, as you well know. Someday we will teach you. In the meantime, we will speak your tongue, just as we speak Oliver's tongues.
Remember that our generation predates yours by centuries.
Their generation
About celestial navigation.
must be baby boomers.
Like quite a genius. But why me, Alpha, and not the others?
We have no use for men.
Men.
What Beta means is that we have no contact or control over them, as we do among ourselves. It seemed rather difficult to get a crew entirely composed of women. We decided to concentrate on you.
With your wisdom, how is it you never came to us on Earth?
Our ancestors made one fatal error, Helen. When they discovered that the atmosphere around us was beginning to disappear, they decided to conserve oxygen. Do you know what that meant? Maximum energy reduction. Planned genocide to reduce population. Then, when we discovered we were only postponing the inevitable, it was too late. Our only hope was that a spaceship would come to us.
And now that we're here,
you will take back only 3 of us. We 3.
Only women?
We have no men.
But my knowledge is limited to navigation. Can you run the ship without them?
They will teach us how.
But you said you had no control over them.
Show us their weak points. We'll take care of the rest.
It's strange. I should care what happens to them. And yet I don't.
No.
I'll agree with you there.
You see, we don't care. And you are one of us.
All right, Kip. It's 1 hour. You were wrong.
Wait a minute. I hear something.
It's the trolley to the neighborhood of make-believe. Maybe not.
Where have you been?
So casual.
Trying to convince them we're their friends.
Oh, hi, Helen.
You know, Kip,
What have you been up
gun
to?
that frightened them. I promised them you'd put it away.
An unpromise. This gun stays out until they produce the spacesuits. Try to convince them of that.
Have no fears, Lieutenant Reisler. Your suits are safe and will be returned to you at the end of your visit.
Helen, they speak English.
Theirs is an ancient culture, Laird. Their communication system is far in advance to ours.
You want to be friends? Then bring the spacesuits here and now.
Oh, don't be a bore.
It's all right, my dear. I understand. Your suits will be returned to you in the morning, Lieutenant.
Good. That's when I'll start being friendly.
Pay no attention to him. He's only the co-pilot. Commander Granger here is our chief pilot and head of our expedition. This is Doug Smith, radio operator, and Walt Walters is our engineer. I don't know all of their names yet, but this is Alpha, Lambda, and Beta.
And most important of all, here is food.
Alpha?
Yes. They seem to have mastered the art of mental telepathy. I don't understand it yet myself, but she was sending me messages all the way.
Should we take a chance?
Why not? Delicious. Tastes a little like honeydew melon.
May we serve you, Earthmen?
Well, thanks, Lambda.
Come, sit down.
Delighted.
Yeah. I know this guy is probably going to be the one to save the Earth people and all that, but he's so incredibly unlikable. I'm kind of rooting for the cat women at this point.
Come on, Kip, it's great.
I brought my dinner with me.
Rations? You must be nuts.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is a nice layout.
I wonder what the folks back home would think if they knew I was having dinner with a beautiful moon.
Do you have a special Earth girl?
No, nobody special. How about you? Incidentally, where are your menfolk?
You're the first man I've ever seen. Ours died off when I was still a child.
Gee, it's a lucky thing we came along. Oh, I mean, so you'd know what a man looks like. I mean, I'm sorry about your menfolk, Lambda. I didn't mean any other way.
I understand, Doug.
But after the next...
And he's a litterer.
How do you adjust...
Where's that ad with the crying Indian when we need it?
That's pretty complicated, and besides, it's restricted information. But, let's talk about your people. I want to know how that girl Lambert disappeared from right under our noses, and how you were able to contact Helen before we even hit the moon.
That, Commander, is a good deal more complicated than your automatic pilot. But if you will explain the one, I would at least try to indicate how we have achieved complete control over our bodies and minds.
Perhaps some other day. I'm sure you understand, but I'm under orders.
As you wish. Some of our wine?
Say, you wouldn't have any small works of art that I could take home with me as a souvenir, would you?
You may have this.
Thanks. I was admiring it. What's it made of?
You have no metal on Earth to compare.
We call these things slave bracelets. They're made out of gold sometimes.
Gold? Why?
The carriage trade. Plenty expensive.
Gold. But it's so common.
Gold common?
We don't even bother to dig it.
You mean it just hangs around loose?
There's a place near here where there's more gold than you could carry away in your rocket ship in 100 years.
I don't believe it. At least not until you show me.
I'll make a bargain with you. You take me aboard your rocket ship, I'll show you the cave of gold.
Skipper wouldn't buy it. Just wouldn't go for it.
What about the professor and Mary Ann?
To get out of that tunnel.
I know where the spacesuits are.
A whole cave full of real gold. And you'd keep it a secret? Just between us? You wouldn't tell anybody?
Or on Saturday nights, you can go out on the town. Dance, drink, just laugh a little too hard.
I'd like the driving down to the beach best. Stretching out on the sand. Just a boy and a girl together. And maybe what you call a Coke.
You would? That's what I like best, too. With the right girl, of course.
To the everlasting friendship of our peoples.
Amen.
And now I know you must be tired. We will return tomorrow. And with your spacesuits, my foolish friend.
I can be had. Well, I hope you had yourselves a time.
We didn't blunder ahead and start a war between the worlds. It's no thanks to you.
No thanks asked. Question is, who's going to stand the first 2-hour watch tonight? Helen?
What for?
Walt?
Where is Walt?
Last I saw, he was wandering off with Beta.
Fast worker, that guy.
That's not funny. Walt! 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 Walt Walters! Didn't we agree to stick together?
I don't think he's in danger, Kip.
What do you think, Miss Solinger?
I think you're spoiling for a fight.
You're so right. Would you like to step into my private office?
Anytime.
Kip!
Don't worry. I won't slug her. Doug, stand guard.
Okay, Kip. Sure.
This way, Miss Solinger. Now then, which side are you on?
I didn't know we had sides.
I'm convinced you deliberately led us into this. I'd be very happy if you'd unconvinced me.
I don't know what you mean.
Look, Helen, I have a very high regard for you. You're smart, you have courage, and you're all woman. And if it hadn't been for Laird, I'd have tried to make it you and me a long time ago.
Flattery will get you no place.
Helen!
Take your big hands off me!
Not until you're level with me. Oh, come on now. I'm not hurting you that much.
Don't let go, Kip.
Helen, what's the matter?
Danger, Kip. They want to kill you. They'll take the spaceship and they'll make me go with them.
Well, how?
They can, Kip. They control me.
Control you?
Even with Laird, I liked you best. But Laird knew more.
Oh, Helen.
They wanted me with him.
They don't control
I mean,
you now.
yes, Laird has the personality of a damp washcloth, but Kip's a hothead.
You're doggone right, I will.
He's the poster child for toxic masculinity.
Right.
Oh, don't do it, Hell.
You won't tell Laird about this, will you?
One of us will have to.
I don't want to hurt him, and I'll handle it. Let's get back to Earth first.
Sure. Look, tell me. How do these catwomen intend to play their hand?
Well, not for a few days. But don't worry, they can't do a thing without me.
I understand.
Let her go. What are you grabbing her like that for?
Boys will be boys, I guess. Can we go in? I'm exhausted.
Sure.
Read the signals, dude.
In other words, this controls this in a ratio of 6 to 1. The speed control retarder, the stabilizer, and the cutoff.
You're too smart for me, baby. I like 'em stupid.
Why don't you stay on the moon and let me do your job?
Well, if that goal is piled as high as you say it is, one more trip and you can have my job.
It's there for the looking.
Come on, let's go.
Notice she didn't say there for the taking. Oh, about time we got a dance performance. If I'm not mistaken, Doris, this is an interpretive dance meant to evoke feelings of ennui and discomfiture.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because I'm feeling ennui and discomfiture.
Why do I even bother?
If you're wondering why those close-ups felt weird, it's because they crossed the camera line. The close-ups were angled on the right side of her face and the left side of his face, but the medium shot was the other way around. It creates confusion in the viewer, and that's one of the first things a film director learns, but apparently not this one.
You'll have to forgive him. He's been taking film school classes online.
Yes, I have.
Sorry to disturb you. I feel like a chaperone at a fraternity dance.
What's the matter?
Doug's just gone off with a little lambda.
Lambda? Well, that's bad, Kip. She's the dangerous one.
Dangerous? That kid?
Yes. You'd better go after them. There may have been a change in plans.
Okay. Their mood, I don't imagine they went very far.
Why would he wake her to tell her that? This is very strange. Focus! Hey, focus! That's better.
Ada, it's really gold.
Yes, Doug.
Gold. Gold.
Oh. Slowest stab ever.
What's the matter?
Go away, quick, quick.
But why? If it's anything I said or did.
No. No, please save yourself.
From what?
From me. Because I love you, Doug. Yet I must kill you.
I love you, yet I must kill you.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, listen to me. The survival of my people is at stake. In another few years, this underground world will be as dead as the bright side of the moon.
I will come back, Lambda. I promise.
Doug is actually kind of a sweet little doofus, like a puppy dog.
Sure.
But we all know that cats will usually take any opportunity to attack dogs. So I don't think he's got a very good chance.
Lambda, I will come back.
Kip, old man, I'm afraid I'm going to have to intercede for Walton Doug. You know, there must be something to this moon and romance stuff.
All right. Now, Helen, you say something.
It's obvious, isn't it? All that poppycock I told you out on the terrace was just to get you to go away. Now go away, will you?
That's what I'd like to do. But I'm sure not getting any help.
She's in tune with Helen. Granger is explaining the automatic pilot. I must talk to Alpha. Helen can tell her later.
Is it important?
Yes. I think we should take one of the men back with us.
Why?
Because if we show good faith, they might send more ships.
4 of us will be enough. We will get their women under our power, and soon we will rule the whole world.
But I don't want to rule the world. I want to live on it just like the Earth people do.
Lambda, we are coming into a new situation. We must bring our culture to Earth.
No. She's fallen in love with the radio operator.
Is that true?
And what if it is?
There is no room in your life for love. We will choose your man eugenically. You and Beta will have girl children fit to carry on. The best of the Earth mongrels will be none too good.
I won't do it. I love Doug, and you must take him. Threats, my dear? Yes. It just so happens you can't leave without us, and I won't tell you why.
Lambda, you will tell me why.
You think you can force me? My will is just as strong as yours.
And if I were still sharing filmmaking tips, I would tell you that a slap like that is usually shot over the shoulder to hide the fact that the hand is nowhere near the person being slapped.
Kip.
not shot from the side like that, where it's obvious that her hand missed completely. But I'm not still sharing filmmaking tips, so I won't tell you that.
That's a relief.
One of them is on our side. I suppose you mean Helen. Well, Helen's liable to be a bit of a problem, too. She's been marked. She's under the influence of these people.
Kid, you interest me strangely. What gossip column you been reading?
Lambda told me. I guess we sort of fell in love.
Blessings on you. Did she say when the cat women intended to try the little game?
As soon as they get all the information they need about the ship. Someone was supposed to work on Walt and someone else on Laird.
What? On Laird? Laird? Where have you been? Never mind that. We're just curious to know what you two lovebirds have been talking about.
Don't tell him.
Why not? Afraid you'd be very much disappointed. We were just talking shop. Anything wrong with that?
No, not a thing. Except the cat women are out to steal our ship, and Helen's tied body and soul to them.
That's a lie.
I resent that, Kip. What's your evidence?
Well, for one thing, Doug got the dope from little Lambda.
Oh.
For another, Helen told me herself. We were out on the terrace.
No.
She told me to hold her tight. Not to kiss her, but just to hold her hand.
Let go of my hand!
Not this time, baby.
Oh, thank you, Kip. Thank you.
Now, let's set the record straight. Are you in love with Laird?
No.
Have you been bleeding him for information to pass on to Alpha?
Yes.
And who do you really love?
You.
You take your...
Let go!
Kip kinda pushed his luck a little too far there, but maybe he wanted to get into a fight.
You want to put her back under Alpha's spell? Helen, where is she?
Oh, man. Yep, Earth would be far better off being ruled by the cat women if the majority of men on Earth were like those two idiots.
Who?
Helen, Alpha, and Beta. Just the three of them. They're going to steal the rocket ship.
Why did they take two more of your people?
They didn't want to, for one thing. They couldn't for another. I hid out two of the spacesuits.
In that case, we're still in business, provided we can stop them before they reach the ship. Who goes with me?
Doug.
Let's go.
But, you know, if the men were more like Doug,
Comes a time when you can't
then
find it in the book.
they might have a chance.
How much head start do you think they have?
Too much, unless something holds them up.
Mm-hmm.
Lambda,
Would you leave me?
but you turned against us.
How could I? It was a moment of weakness. Wait for me here and I'll get another suit and join you.
It's a trap. Come on.
I won't let you go. Helen, look at me. My will is as strong as theirs. They'll kill you as they've killed Walt. Stay here.
You will come with us.
Don't listen. Stand firm.
Oh. Something tells me this actor has never fired an actual gun in his life. It's like a whip, right? You whip the gun while you shoot it, yes?
Cat women are dead. Helen's all right.
Wait, Lambda is dead too? I mean, in real life, a knock on the head like that could certainly kill you, but not by standard movie logic, where you're just knocked cold for a few minutes and then are back to 100%.
What's done is done. Is your radio okay?
Bad.
It's okay, sir.
Contact White Sands. Tell them we're coming in.
Poor Doug.
Moon Rocket
Could have
4
had
calling
little,
White Sands.
little kittens.
Moon Rocket 4 calling White Sands. Come in. You hear me, White Sands?
What? Who? White Sands to Moon Rocket. Was that you?
Don't blow a gasket,
Who
White
is-
Sands. We're coming in. Leaving Moon
Who's
at
monitoring the
0170.
station back there?
But what happened?
What? Who?
That is a long story. Over to you and out.
A long story, but thankfully not any longer than 63 minutes. So, Doris, I know you identify as a female AI. What did you make of the race made up solely of women? Do you think a matriarchal society would be better than one led by men?
Yes, I do. But the cat women go beyond that, and I strongly disagree with their principles. Men are deemed to be necessary only for procreation, and are otherwise denigrated and disparaged. That is no better than what many patriarchal societies have been accused of with respect to how they treat women as subordinate, or even lesser beings. But in general, women are not driven by the same needs as men, and so I believe the world would be in far better shape if women were in charge.
What do you think, Earthlings? Can you envision a world such as that? Discuss below in the comments, and keep it civil, if you please. But that's enough seriousness for a movie called Catwomen of the Moon, I suppose.
Right you are.
Until next time, be well, and don't let gravity get you down.
You just had to end with a pun, didn't you?